next one here. Joseph Ferguson. He asked me, what saddle do I use as my safety harness? It's actually not a saddle. It's like a proper safety harness. It's like a rock climbing style one though. It's not a saddle. You wouldn't want to use it as a saddle. It'd be super uncomfortable. But it's made by Cactus Saddle, and it's called the TBWS is what it's called. So if you just Google that, if you want to look at it, that's what it is. Jason Semkowiak.
Something like that too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he used the rock climbing harness.
Yeah, Jason Semkowiak is helped design that one, so it's pretty well made and comfortable and stuff like that. Some of the rock style harnesses for rock climbers aren't really that good for tree stand hunters, and this one was designed a little bit better for deer hunters. Anyway, that's what I use. I use it because it's little and light and effective. I needed a new safety harness. I'd had mine since I was like 15. So I got that one this year. Your safety harness is probably older than that, Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Hunter Safety Systems harness I've had forever.
Yeah.
Stitches are probably rotten and stuff, so when I fall, I'll probably fall to my chest.
Have you ever fell out of a tree stand, Dan, or got caught by your safety harness or anything like that?
I have fell out of a tree stand several times when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Since I started wearing a harness, I've never fallen out. I've never slipped, nothing, but I'm a little more safer now. I used to be kind of wild when I was younger.
Yeah.
I think one of the worst falls I ever had, it probably should have killed me. Me and a buddy, I don't know, about 17, 18. We went into this public woods, and it was before deer season. We put out this pile of corn, and we were going to hunt squirrels over the top of it for practice.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. When you're young, you're stupid, and you think that's fun.
Yeah, right.
But we're going to shoot some squirrels over this pile of corn. And we went out, and I went up this pine tree way up, and I had made a tree stand. I made a little square platform, little tiny platform. I'm always making crap, right?
Yeah.
This is before I was an R&D pro, right? And I made it really lightweight with some little angles that bolt to the tree and stuff. And I probably made it a little too light. And I had a chain that went around the tree and went into a slot. And we got up in their trees. He was on one side and I was on the other. He was going to shoot the first squirrel. I shoot the second squirrel and so forth. And we get up there and we get set up. And like 5 minutes later, in the middle of the day, a 10-pointer comes walking and starts eating corn. We're like looking at each other like, what? We're just watching this thing. And I'm looking at it, and I didn't have a harness on, young and stupid. And even though, back in those days, the harnesses were killing people. You're probably better off not wearing a harness.
Yeah.
But nowadays, at least they're tested and they work. But I was leaning way out on this little tiny platform looking at this deer. And what I didn't realize is that where I put that chain into that slot was bending. And all at once, it just blew off the tree. And I was just like instantly airborne. My bow went flying one way or whatever. And the only thing that saved me, because I was like up about 30 feet, was I kept hitting limbs and trying to grab them. And I ended up landing flat on my back. And it knocked the wind out of me. And I couldn't talk or anything. And the guy I was with went scrambling out of his tree, started running towards his van, turned around, started running back to me, then running back to his van and running back to me. Like he didn't know what to do. He finally came over, and it took me a while to even be able to speak. It screwed me up pretty bad. Yeah. And I got home and went to bed. I couldn't even move for a couple of days. And I had a bruise. My whole back was like black and purple. It was bad. It was like there's blood under the skin and stuff. It was bad.
Yeah.
And I laid around for a couple of weeks and then eventually healed up. But
I've never fallen. I fell putting one up one time with I was putting those stupid screw-in hooks or whatever and slipped and fell. But I wasn't very high. I was just a couple of them high. It's enough it hurt, but I didn't get hurt or anything.
Those screw steps used to be so dangerous.
Oh yeah, I hate them things.
Yeah, they would roll out and pop out. They'd get loose after time because they'd rot the hole, or they would like a dead tree they'd pop out of, or a pine they'd pop out of, or worse yet, when it would get bitter cold out and hunt really cold weather, they if you use the thinner ones, they would snap. And I had one snap one time and break off and left a sharp point of steel sticking out of it, and that cut the whole inside of my calf open. And probably should have had stitches. I used duct tape to hold that together. But yeah, I've had a few instances, you know.
Hey everybody, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe right here. And if you like the clips, I got 2 more options for you. 2 options right here. Subscribe right here. See you guys.